Step 1. Press the power switch button on the side of the instrument to turn on the screen. The instrument will automatically enter the standard measurement interface. Step 2. Click the menu button or the back button to open the menu interface. Records, select to Records. Click the Enter button to enter the View Records interface. Can view historical records through the up and down button. Entering. Sometimes it is necessary to measure the color difference under a saved reference sample. Click the menu button into the sample entering interface. Click the Enter button to start sample measurement under this reference sample. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Calibration, select to Calibration. Click the Enter button to enter the calibration interface. The calibration operation can be carried out in this interface. No need to enforce black and white calibration. Once turning it on, you can start the measurement. It is suggested to perform calibration in following occasions: first use, great change of the environment, long-term unused or inaccurate data, must be need calibration. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Tolerance, select to Tolerance. Click the Enter button to enter the tolerance interface. You can turn off or turn on the tolerance prompt on this interface. Click Enter button can move the cursor. Click the up or down keys can adjust the numbers. Click Enter button when the cursor is on the last digit. Click the Enter key to save and return to the menu interface. Delete, select to delete. Click the Enter button to enter the Delete Records interface. When select Delete All Samples, it will delete all samples in the instrument and save the standard records. When select All Records Delete, all records in the instrument will be deleted, including all standard records and all sample records. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Communication, select to Communication. Click the Enter button to enter the communication interface. Can initiate communication with the PC in this interface. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Time, select to Time. Click the Enter button to enter the time setting interface. Select the object to be set by using the up and down button. Click Enter button into the set interface. Select the desired time and date display to be set by click the up and down button. Click the Enter key to save and return to the time set interface. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Display, select to Display. Click the Enter button to enter the display interface. You can select different color spaces according to your need. This selection will change the display in standard measurement and sample measurement interfaces. Click the Enter key to save and return to the menu interface. Language, select to Language. Click the Enter button to enter the language interface. You can select the language according to your need. Click the Enter key to save and return to the menu interface. Light, select to Light. Click the Enter button to enter the light interface. You can select the light source according to your need. Click up and down buttons to select. Click the Enter key to save and return to the menu interface. Aperture, select to Aperture. Click the Enter button to enter the aperture interface. Note, changing the aperture, be sure to select the corresponding aperture. It will lead to the inaccuracy of the measured data. Click up and down buttons to select. Click the Enter key to save and return to the menu interface, and enter the white and black calibration interface. After changing the aperture, you must reperform white and black calibration. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Average, select to Average. Click the Enter button to enter the average interface. Default to single measurement, single point measurement. You can set the number of average measurements according to your need. It will conduct the corresponding number of measurements according to the settings and then calculate the average value. Click Enter button can move the cursor. Click the up or down button can adjust the numbers. Click the Enter key to save and return to the menu interface. Settings, select to Settings. Click the Enter button to enter the Settings interface. In this interface, settings such as color offset, autosave, aperture setting, color diff formula, backlight, contrast, restore factory set, about instrument, buzzer. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Click Back button again to return to the standard measurement interface. Step 1. Click the power switch button on the side of the instrument to light up the screen. The instrument will automatically conduct a self-check. After the self-check is completed, it will enter standard measurement interface. Step 2. Replace to the aperture. The BGD 556 is standardly equipped with a f8mm and a f4mm aperture. It can be replaced according to different usage requirements. For example, when the test area of the sample is too small and exceeds the measurement range, it is recommended to replace it with a smaller measurement aperture. First, turn the instrument over, and then you can see the test port. Removing measuring aperture. Turn the measuring aperture counterclockwise 20 degrees, and then remove the aperture downward. Installing measuring aperture. Align the measuring aperture with mounting hole, and then turn it clockwise about 20 degrees. Step 3. Select to the aperture. Click the menu button to bring up the menu interface. Click the up or down button and select Records. Click Enter button into the aperture interface. Use the up or down button to select the corresponding option. Click the Enter key to save and return to the menu interface, and enter the white and black calibration interface. Step 4. Calibration. Click Enter button into the white calibration interface. Put the white calibration cover in the middle of the measurement aperture. Be sure the white calibration cover is well installed. Then press Enter or testing key to start white calibration. After the calibration is successful, it will automatically return to the calibration interface. Select to the black calibration. Click Enter button into the black calibration interface. Note, when starting black calibration, direct the measuring port to the air. Be sure the black calibration is performing in a dark, no bright light source environment. Keep the measuring port more than 3 m away from any reflective items. Then press Enter or testing key to start black calibration. Manual black and white correction is complete. Calibration is successful and it will return to the menu interface. Click back button twice to return to the standard measurement interface. Step 5. Locating and measuring method. There are 2 locating methods for the BGD 556. Camera locating. Enter standard measurement or sample measurement interface. Please click the up. Camera locating is starting. At the same time, the screen will display the matching status of the measuring aperture and the test sample. Align the measurement port with the sample and press it firmly against the sample. You can locate it accurately through moving the measuring port according to the display. After aligning the measuring aperture, press the testing key. The instrument will exit the camera interface and finish sample testing in approximately 2 seconds. The interface will display color parameters of the measured sample. Facula locating. Press the testing key and hold it. The facula will appear at the moment. You can observe the matching status between the facula and the measured sample. After the locating, release testing button, and complete the color measurement of the sample within 2 seconds. Display color parameters of the measured sample. Step 6. Measure the sample. Use the sample on the right as the reference sample, and the one on the left as the test sample for the test. First, conduct the standard sample test. Enter standard measurement interface. Place the instrument on the reference sample. Please click the up. Camera locating is starting. After aligning the measuring aperture, press the testing key and complete the color measurement of the sample within 2 seconds. Press Enter button. Enter sample measurement interface. Align the measuring aperture to the test sample to perform sample measurement. Please click the up. Camera locating is starting. After aligning the measuring aperture, press the testing key and complete the color measurement of the sample within 2 seconds, and display the color parameters of the sample being tested as well as the difference values compared with the reference sample. Click back button to return to the standard measurement. Carry out the measurement of the next group of data. Enter standard measurement interface. Place the instrument on the reference sample. Please click the up. Camera locating is starting. After aligning the measuring aperture, press the testing key and complete the color measurement of the sample within 2 seconds. Press Enter button. Enter sample measurement interface. Align the measuring aperture to the test sample to perform sample measurement. Please click the up. Camera locating is starting. After aligning the measuring aperture, press the testing key and complete the color measurement of the sample within 2 seconds. And display the color parameters of the sample being tested as well as the difference values compared with the reference sample. The operation of the instrument is completed.